day without doing this, but when I saw this I just thought, you know, I just saw it, so I thought I'd better make a video about it because I can see it. So we have Biden and his wife turning up to pay respects to the Queen, and then this footage is going to play, and I can just see things wrong. Your leg doesn't disappear, it can't, otherwise the leg of the chair would disappear or the flowers would disappear. But when they're moving, bits of them disappear. It's always the same, and when you blow it up, it kind of looks cartoon-like. I don't know why we couldn't have really seen Biden there, and you know, in a moment we'll see it doesn't even really look like him. It just looks like a younger man. It could be Putin. Just covered it over with Biden or anybody. And you know, I look at his wife and sometimes I see Linda Evans like there and sometimes I think of Camilla. I just think Camilla, oh, it's just, anyway, yuck. Anyway, she's coming through the door. Her shoe is black, it can't disappear. But her leg has, you can see behind her leg, look, you can see the line through her leg. Well, she doesn't have a leg at that point. So she's got a, I don't know what they've done to her leg. Feet together when you're walking? I don't think so, but anyway, that's what they've done to the footage. You can see they've done something to the footage. We won't really see them. By the time we finish, they'll believe it's them, but it isn't. I just thought that was very strange with her feet. Her leg disappeared again. I saw it at the beginning and then I was going to do a bit more about Biden, but I think actually in this footage she's probably the better one, except a bit of Biden's head. But anyway, look at that, her whole leg has disappeared. Look at that. You can even see the carpet through her shoe. You can see the chair leg through her leg. Just here. You can see it's all bizarre. Even the carpet pattern went through her shoe, even when she moved her shoe. Look at that, she's lost her foot. I really wish that I didn't see it, but I do. So, yes. I mean, you would think with the technology they've got that when you zoom in, that you're just going to see everything clearer. But the moment you start to zoom in, everything just gets blurry. Look, the wool's going through her hair. We'll just go back to that bit. Look. The door, the side of the door, this bit here, is going through her hair. You can't even tell it's her or him. They change shape as well. Oh, I don't know. I just think the whole thing's ridiculous, really. Ah, did you see that? You go back, she loses a bit of her face there. But you see what it is because there's mistakes in here, every now and again when I slow it down, it picks up on that mistake that you don't find and then you find it. It's really weird. You often find them when you're playing it backwards, not forwards. I mean, what has happened to her suit there? Is that the wall? Is that the door? The pattern on the door coming through? I don't know what that is. But I mean, look at her. It looks like she's got a beard. This cannot happen. Look at that. Just look at it. Who is that? They've lost their nose now. Oh no, they've got their nose back now. That cannot happen. If you can see her nose when she's walking, then why does it disappear? Look at that. Just look at it. It's horrible. Look at that. Now that. Sorry, please. Look at that. You can actually see the back through her face that she doesn't have. It's going through her eye. That is a good one. In fact, what we're going to do is I'm going to stop it. Take us back to here. And zoom in. Whoops, someone's messaging away. Mickey, I think, to the Facebook group on Sun and Moon, the Sun and Moon group on Facebook. Now look at that. Let's zoom in a bit more to show you. Look at that. That tells you everything you need to know, really, doesn't it? Now let's move on. Look at that. The birds might come out. It's starting to get dark now and the birds are cheeping before it gets dark. I opened the window up because I'm going to make a little film. Well, I made a little film. It's just one of those things, you know, when you see it, you've got to do it. Like this one. Her fingers don't look right. Oh, just look at it. She's got a black line around her arm here. You know, these things don't happen. I don't know. Look at the grey fingers. Oh, let's whiz on a little bit. Yes, look at these ones in the background here. Why can't we see her face? Grey fingers. We've even zoomed in a bit more. And you still cannot really make her face out. She's still blurry. And then we get a blue-eyed Biden. But anyway, I'm going back now because I've done her. Now we're going to look at him. I mean, look at that person in the background. I mean, what the hell is that? Yes, look, see? Let's stop the video and let's zoom in. Because, you know, everybody's going to go, oh, it's you don't understand the pixels of the camera. You don't understand, it's you. You're not reading it right. You don't understand how it all works. Then, if that's the case, why does he have a box round his head? There's a box. Because that's obviously somebody else underneath and they've sort of tried to put a face on top. I'm sorry, you cannot pretend that this is to do with your pixels and the way the speed of the camera's going. No, it's got a box right out here. And now we can see through his head. We can see the line goes to there. This is through his head. Let's go back a little bit. So there's the box. There's the box. And then he comes. Look at that one. That is even better. Look at that. I mean, does that look like Biden to you? That to me, even though it's a cartoon of some kind, is a much younger person. But you can still see through his head, you can see all the lines. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll say 8, but there's a bit in there. Look at it. Just look at that. Anyway, we're moving on. We'll just put the video back on. Look at that. How ridiculous is that? But you just don't notice it at full speed. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. So for this bit of footage, I rest my case. This is nothing to do with the speeds of the camera or the film. This is a cartoon. I thought I was going to be doing more on Biden, but apart from this bit, look at this. I mean, what the hell is going on here? It just changes so much. Look at that. Just thank God they make the mistakes. So why do they have to do this? Why do they have to pretend I'm not coming? Can you just do one of those little cartoons about me? They won't notice, will they? Hello, Mr. Bird. I don't know if you can hear the bird in the background, whether it comes out or not. Anyway, look at that. What's going on there on the top of his head? Some hair there they've covered up. And then he sits down. This should not be happening to us at all. I'm sorry. My parents utterly believe this. They will have believed that Biden went in there and signed the book. My parents would have believed it. But it's not real. I'm not even sure he's got letters on his head, but it all gets blurry and it's all for them, really. I mean, it doesn't even look like him. It could be Putin sat there, or a younger man. Also, I had a look at, I don't think I put it on there, when he was walking across, his body got thinner, his fat legs got fatter. It was like, it's because he's a combination of Trump. Not this bit here. It does not look like Trump in this bit, but he's got a beard. Look, he's almost got a beard there. Down there, it looks like a beard, but yeah. And then we get this blue-eyed boy, which we don't see very often. Oh yeah, look at that. I went back. Look at her hands. They're grey. Oh my God, her fingers. Oh, this is the trouser bit. I think you'll see that as he walks across, that could be Charles and Camilla coming in a room. That could, for all we know. Just put different... There, look at his legs. Look how thin they are there. And in a second, you'll see... There, look at that. Did you see that? So let's go, let's stop that. So look at the size of those legs. Ooh, where is it? Oh, I see. We've zoomed in, so let's come out. Right. Look at the size of them to that. He's changing. There you go, look at that. Just put that up a bit. Oh no, it's on the video. That's on the video. Hey, get off. So there's her. Oh, that is just all her fingers. So he comes in. Quite long legs. There you go, long legs. And then suddenly he's changed to that. From that, very thin legs, to that. Who's that? Trump? Very thin man. So that. Thin man. I see this all the time. This is why I say to you, it's cartoons. Thin legs to that. Thin legs to that. You've got to see it. I'm sorry, this is nothing to do with the film. This is a made video. Yeah, he's got much bigger legs there. Thinner legs now, bigger legs. Bigger legs. Crazy, isn't it? Still quite big legs, but different legs. So how does that go from really thin legs when he comes in and all that? You tell me. Anyway, yeah, he sits down. We're gonna, I think I've got a tiny bit there. So we're just gonna, I think I put it in, so let's go back to here. So let's go back a bit more. Right, yeah, so we're finishing that bit. With whoever that is covered over or whatever they've done. So we get the blue-eyed Biden. But if you look on his face, you can see a line which goes down there and a line which goes down there, and either side of those lines, look to his ears, look how weird that is. It's flat, it's not a face. So the middle bit is somebody, looks a bit like Pence, who used to be vice president for for Trump. But anyway, you can see definition around his eyes with lines, but not the cheeks. There's no lines on his cheek. See? Lines, let's just stop it there now. Lines, but no lines on this weird bit here. Do you see it now? Hopefully you just see how crazy that is. That is just crazy. Let's go back a tiny bit again. Do we get his ear in? He's got a weird ear. Anyway, no. Anyway, hopefully you see that. You see his wonky legs, big, small. You see her leg disappear and all that crap, and then you see that this is a made video. But at least he has blue eyes. That's amazing, because often he has black eyes. But he has blue eyes today, so that's amazing, but it's still not real. The eyes could be real, but the rest isn't. From that line. And you know, we lose her leg, but we can see him blink. Did you see the real bit of face, or the real bit put in, is from here to here? I might put a box around it just to show you. I'm not going to pick the funeral to pieces. I'm going to leave that one alone. But this bit I can. Yes. It's all a cartoon. Thanks for watching.